Surely you know by now the Poe's Giant Jackpot is my #1 go-to bait. However, Bluebird Skies greatly reduce its potential until hours or even minutes before twilight. So what do you do with the rest of your sun-filled musky day? Personally, I try new baits. At Century Lodge on Eagle Lake this past season, I was faced with exactly that situation. Join me now as I define how we succeeded and introduce you to a new jerkbait guaranteed to make waves in the industry and your bluebird days much more productive than you ever imagined.
Hi everyone, Bob Mehsikomer here. For nearly 2 decades, I have been blessed with opportunities to fish throughout North America, and none of this could have been made possible without you, the viewer. I would personally like to thank everyone for allowing me my dream, and welcome you to Simply Fishing for another great angling adventure. Brought to you by the Canadian Connection. Go where we go throughout Canada. Evinrude Outboards, fish leaner, meaner, and cleaner with direct fuel injection. Motor Guide Trolling Motors of Brunswick Corporation. Peterson Tackle, makers of the Inhaler, the Duke, and the Joker. Hose Lures, makers of the Awaker and the legendary Giant Jackpot. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Shimano Compre Rods and Calcutta Reels, where precision and proficiency unite. Western Filament's Toughline and Tough XP with tension lock technology. And Video Ray, going where no underwater camera has dared to go.
We'll fish up, I think, that rock, Andy, and then we'll call this bay it for a while, maybe tonight.
Okay.
That weed bed, that's the weed bed you like back there.
Yep. This corner should be good, though.
This is the corner I always fish. I had my son in here when he was, Jason had to be, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. And a big bull moose was right there in the back there. We sat and watched that bull moose for probably an hour. Never made a cast. Just watching that moose.
They are something to watch, too. Big 12, 13, 1,400 pound animal crashing around in that stuff.
You got good cabbage right here in front of you.
All right.
That deadhead that used to be in here is gone, though. I'm going to slow this manta right down to a crawl.
I've been slowing this way down, letting it hang also, trying to get something to eat it, but they are not coming up.
Nah, this water temperature, when it takes a 10, 12 degree hit, that's a big hit for these fish.
And that was a nasty storm that we had. It really screwed things up.
This cabbage up here is good. I can see it. It's nice and green. Thin, though. Really thin.
Everything's on the downslide.
Yeah. Summer's over. We need a 50.
That would definitely be a highlight.
We need a 50. Oh, I need a 50. My next one will put me at 77 over 50.
Someday.
You'll be there.
Someday I can say I got 70.
You'll be there. We'll all do it. You know why? Because catch and release. Everybody will be able to do it that's fishing muskies. Catch and release.
Just kind of awes me how many people kill fish when it costs the same amount to have a graphite reproduction made.
Exactly.
And you got to really look at those now that they're doing such a good job on them.
Artistic Anglers is incredible.
Oh.
Incredible. Out of Duluth.
Yep.
I mean, they are incredible. This is nice cabbage here. It's nice. It's not real thick. I can just kind of walk this thing through there. Kind of twitch it back and forth and hang it. See if we can call them up out of there. That rock's right up there.
It's good weeds off the edge of that, too.
Yeah, there's a nice little cabbage patch right up in here, if I remember right.
And we're hitting good spots.
There we go.
Musky?
Yeah. Boy, did she hit that thing slow, too. She barely hooked.
Well, that's a nice fish, Bob.
She hit that thing so slow. I watched her come up and just barely tug it.
Oh, it ain't as big as I thought.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah, that's a nice fish.
She's got one hook in her.
All right, get her over here.
Hold on. Hang on, I'll bring it around. See that? Right in the cheek. I'm telling you, she just barely. I watched her come up and tell you what I'm going to try to do with her.
Hand grab her?
Yeah, if I can. She just came up. I watched her. The manta went right above the cabbage. And she just came up and barely hit that thing. She's going to try to do some antics here on me, so let me get everything ready.
41, maybe?
Yeah, she's 40-inch glass fish. I'm going to get the hook cutters ready here.
She makes a hard move.
Yeah, she's gone. Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. If I can hand grab her, I'd rather.
Oh, I understand, totally.
She's hooked just barely with that one hook. Man, did she hit that thing slow. And she's really done nothing, you know? Come here, girl. Okay, come here, girl.
Got the claw on her, huh?
Huh?
Your claw.
Now if she goes, she's gone. I'll get this out of here. Want to steer quick?
Yeah, I'd like to take a look at her.
Yeah.
She's been caught before.
Pardon?
She's been caught before.
Oh yeah, she's been caught before. Nice little fish.
Yeah.
Come off that weed bed so slow. Unbelievably slow.
See, somebody didn't clip those hooks.
No. She's fine.
No, the guy that had her before you.
Oh yeah. Yep, nice fish, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty when they look like that? That is so beautiful.
I just love their eyes, the way they kind of
There she
roll
goes.
over and look at you. Thanks, girl.
That manta came through that cabbage, and she just come up and went, oh, boom. Barely bit it. Barely bit it.
She didn't make all that much commotion until
No.
right about halfway back.
These fish are a lot more retarded than we think they are. They really are. This cold weather has really turned these fish down. I'll put new hooks on this thing and we'll see if we can find another one.
Let's go get them.
This is the weed bed you're talking about right up here, Andy?
Yeah, my wife and I were here like 3-4 weeks ago, and she had a 30-pounder going on this spot, and there's lots of other mid 40-inch fish. I really like this spot because it's removed. Nice little weed bed, accessed off the deep water there. I think we'll get a fish out of here tonight.
So your wife likes to fish muskies, huh?
She loves it, absolutely loves it.
And Levi?
Yeah, he fishes constantly with me. He's a good little hook. He can move some fish, get a few more years under his belt, and all his buddies will want to go with him.
You got a fish behind you.
Oh, man. That was a little one, but man, I set the hook on that thing.
Did you feel it?
No, I felt the bump the bait, but I can't see. I'm right in the sun.
Okay, we'll toss back in there.
Yeah, she hit the bait, but can't see nothing.
One thing I thought was pretty interesting, you sort of described musky fishing as being a personal type of fishing.
It is. There's so much work and effort and thought that goes.
Woo-wee! Windy enough for you?
It is blowing out here on Eagle Lake today.
You can see that wind coming down the rough water behind us. You can barely get a lure in the water here.
It's a terrible casting it.
We're going to work our way around the end of this thing. We should have a calm piece on the backside. That's just too much wind out there. You can't fight that.
Can't hardly fish it.
No, you can't throw, you can't cast. We'll just work our way in these calm spots. If they're in here, they should be staged. What are you throwing?
I'm throwing the manta.
That orange one?
Yep.
I'm going to throw the chartreuse one.
I just
Folks,
love the
I've
action
got
of this bait.
Pardon me?
I love the action of this bait.
I know it. I got a new jerk bait in my hand, folks. It's just quite, frankly, incredible. This lure just has the most natural swing you've ever seen with it. Anybody can throw that thing. First thing Andy said when he threw it was, God, first move, it just went doom, 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 doom. And if you like a bait that swings side to side like I do, this manta has been a pretty good deal. It comes in a super shallow and an original. I truly can't really tell the difference in them, but I think they can catch some fish. That wind is just really stiff out here.
Borderline brutal.
But all you do is work it in a downward thrust, just like we do our jackpots. You know, just drop the rod tip, give it an 8, 10, 12 inch drop of the rod tip, and that lure just swings side to side out there. You don't really realize how windy it is until you feel that gust coming around there.
Oh, I know. You got to stand into it on the back deck here, or you'll be taking a few steps back.
Come on, baby, let's go. There's quite a bit of wind up there. That wind pushed that bait right over again. Up above those trees. And there was a fish on the end of it. Good fish.
Nice one, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, going on this side now, huh?
Just I'll bring her up. Got a pretty good hook in her. Man, she ate that manta.
Oh, she did.
That's a big fish.
Yeah. That'll be 48.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to bring her your way. Get the net down in the water for me. She don't like this. Lift the rim. She's okay. She's down in there.
Yep, she's fine.
That fish.
She ate that thing.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Come on, baby.
That fish really crashed this thing. Let me turn the boat a little bit and get off of here real quick.
Get a good drift, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get us back off this edge. She ate it. I'm going to turn us out here just a little bit and get us into a drift so we can drift away from the shore. There could be more of these things in here.
She's got that silver tint to her.
Yeah, she's okay. She don't like us though, does she?
No.
I got an extractor
She
here.
might be trying to be 30 pounds.
She's a nice fish. Definitely a nice fish. I might have to cut the line.
No hesitation. As soon as I heard that, I knew.
Oh yeah, she just ate it. Okay, slide her this way if you can.
I will.
Just kind of hang on to the net. Oh.
Come on, baby, be nice.
Yeah, she don't like this, does she?
No, she doesn't.
There we go. There we go. Okay, sweetheart, lay there. She's fine though. Oh, see her?
Sure do. Take a quick one.
Yes.
Nice.
She came right off that little rock over there, man, just to get on the backside.
That's a beautiful fish, Bob.
Yes.
Perfect.
We'll sit her back. She's okay. It's okay. That fish is high 40s. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
She thrashed that bait,
Okay,
man.
You're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to hold this fish, and you're gonna have to take the tape to the head.
Okay, you want me to throw that over here?
No, just lay it on the deck. Lay it on the deck. Good enough. She's right on the rut right now. Right on the rut. There's the nose. Holy smokes, look at that.
50?
Yeah. Tell you what I'm going to do. Hang on to this tape measure. I'm going to let you put it right on her nose, okay?
Okay. 49 and a half.
49 and a half,
Yeah,
huh?
she goes right.
Okay, here she goes. Here she goes. There she goes. She says, we're out of here.
See you later, big girl.
She goes, enough of this.
There she goes.
Yeah, she's in good shape. I knew that fish was really close to 50 inches.
That
I actually had 50 on it when I had my hand down there, but you got 49 and a half, so that's what we're going to call her, 49 and a half. Yes, right off the backside of this rock, folks. But right now the winds are blowing. They're blowing probably 30, 35 miles an hour on the big lake. It is just pounding. We came in here, tucked ourselves in the backside of these islands to try to work some of these little vortex areas that are in here. You know, I was just throwing my bait. Fact is, I was trying to get that bait up in there, that manta, and every time I'd throw it, the wind would catch it, push me off more and more off. So I knew there was good current coming down there. Wow, got you some big muskies here at Eagle Lake.
On behalf of everyone at the Canadian Connection, we'd like to thank you for watching this edition of Simply Fishing and invite you to go where we go throughout Canada. If your plans take you to Canada, let the Canadian Connection be your guide. We'd also like to thank Evinrude Outboards, fish leaner, meaner, and cleaner with direct fuel injection. Peterson Tackle, makers of the Inhaler, the Duke, and the Joker. Pinpoint Electronics of Brunswick Corporation. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Shimano Compre Rods and Calcutta Reels, where precision and proficiency unite. Warden's Lures, makers of the Timber Tiger and Fatfish crankbaits. Western Filament's Tough Line and Tough XP with tension lock technology. Video Ray, going where no underwater camera has dared to go. And the Outdoor Network, your internet connection to the world of fishing through fishinfo.com and musky411.com. And please remember, practice C.P.R. Catch, photo, and release. The future of fishing depends on it.